I've been with this same mindset for as long as I can remember, right? When I was a young scientist as an undergraduate, oh, I want to be a professor, I want to be a faculty, I want to do research. But nobody told me what the expectations were. I remember telling a friend of mine, I cannot wait to get this job because I'm going to be so productive. I'm going to do so many things. And he laughed. He said like, okay, just keep thinking that way, right? I think that Peace have really contributed in a sense that it actually really balanced all of my expectations, and not only balance them, it actually helped me understand my style of doing things a little bit better.
Rutgers Program for Early Career Excellence, also known as Peace, was started in 2016. The program supports faculty with developing their scholarly work and identity, building connections within and across the Rutgers community, and understanding diversity and inclusion issues within academia.
It makes me feel like I have been part of Rutgers University and not just the Rutgers Business School, making me feel like Rutgers cares about my success. I think that really helped give me some of the tools I needed to be a good scholar, to be a good co-author, and communicate well with others.
The only thing you really have as a faculty member that's sort of a product is the papers that you're producing and the grants that you're getting. And I have found that by being part of Peace, I have been able to sort of organize what it is I need to prioritize. So overall, I would say the Peace experience has been a way to become more confident as a junior faculty member at Rutgers.
I would say that the coaching conversations that Peace offered might have been the most valuable component of the program for me. How do I potentially pivot to incorporate the pandemic? It felt overwhelming when I went into the conversations, and at the end, I had a lot of clarity. Really, that the clarity that I got out of each of the coaching conversations really allowed me to make steps forward. Prior to my participation in Peach, I'd actually paid for professional coaching, which was very costly to help me in my career development. And I didn't exactly get what I needed out of that. It has been an absolutely invaluable service that was provided. And so I actually was able to submit a K application for a career development award to NIDA.
Peace has helped me to know that I'm not alone as a faculty of color, particularly as a Black male academic at Rutgers.
The coaching sessions were really life changers for me. It helped me to build confidence. I appreciate that tremendously. I think I will be forever grateful for that.
One workshop that I will just never forget, where we played a version of Monopoly that had the rules changed so that opportunities were biased in favor and against just random people at the table. But seeing just through this simple game how very quickly those biases led to certain behaviors at our table, defeatist behaviors, aggressive behaviors, shaming behaviors, and that was all within this learning environment that it developed so quickly. And I will just never forget that as a living example of how institutionalized biases and opportunities lead pervasively to changes in behavior.
My coach in particular really was a lifeline. Having a white woman whose sole existence for me in this program is to actively listen and allow me to express things without it being a personal attack. Allow me to try out conversations for how I might have these conversations with colleagues, because there are several ways conversations can go about race and equity and gender, and so trying it out and rehearsing these things to an audience that looks like the audience I have to deliver it to was really helpful. And the resources that Peace holds are resources that can be used to create the kind of structural change that makes DEI more than a performance. Every time I answer a question about Peace, it's really about the ability to build trust. And to me, those folks you share trust with are family.